This video is to show AppNet's real estate management program. And for this sample, we're going to use Coldwell Banker Blair Associates. You can go to that website if you like at coldwellbankerblair.com. You'll notice on this particular website they have listings, MLS searches, and what have you. The listings is the real estate management that we put into place for them. Look can be anything from icons to text as they have here, and for this purpose we'll click on residential. This will open the page that will show the way that they've preferred to have it displayed, with the thumbnail being here, obviously property, MLS ID, the agent's name, which links directly to information about the agent, as you can see here. And this can be displayed in any number of ways, so that's just an option that you as the client can dictate. You'll also see the location, school district, bedrooms, baths, square footage, acreage, and then of course if you click on more details, you're able to see enlarged images of the photographs and a good bit more information, description. Our particular management also allows you to email that information to a friend. It also allows you to click and request information about the property, and if you do so, it automatically this particular property into the email, which is a nice. Also, it allows for multiple versions of this page, and this particular client wants those to be rather large. Those can be resized in any way. So that's the display for residential and land. Now, also, the purpose of this video is to show you the management portion of it, and all you have to do is type in the URL and a username and password, and it will open up a very simple screen. It's called Administrator's Menu, which allows you to add residential listings. You can look at it, ones that you have now, add a new one. Same thing for land, commercial, and it also allows you to set up additional users. If you have office staff that you want to be able to use it, you're allowed to set up usernames and password access for those people. For this purpose, again, let's take a look at listing. We're just going to click on to show a list of the properties that this particular client has put into the real estate manager. And at that point, it is going to prompt us for username and password. Once we've put the password in, which we've blanked that out of the video for obvious reasons, you can see now that I'm listing the particular properties that are in. So I can go ahead and click on now, for example, listing the residential, and this will show the different MLS titles that they've given. Let's just click on one just for the heck of it. Now this could be a name of a property, it can be anything. But again, they'll show you, if you wanted to edit, let's say for example, changing it from Blowing Rock to Boone's, very simple, Valley Cruces School District. You need to edit the price very quickly. It's just a matter of typing that in. Gives you a good bit of information that you can pop in, and of course, changing images is very simple. Delete images or add images as needed. The good thing also about this particular management is it does allow you to be able to send in keywords and titles for search engine optimization. For example, if you had a property in Valley Cruces, you could title it as Valley Cruces Real Estate, and then when you hit submit, that information will be saved in the search engine coding, which would then help that site be found if somebody went to Google, MSN, or Yahoo and did a search for Valley Cruces Real Estate or your particular area. If you wanted to add a new listing, it's just as simple. Now I'm going to go ahead and do one here just as a sample. I want to make it visible, obviously. I want to go ahead and make it as a featured property. You can also toggle a property on as sold or not, so whichever way you want. And I'm just going to type in this particular case, the title is Sample Home for Sale. The location is, we'll call it Boone, North Carolina. School district would be Watauga. Price of this fictitious house, acreage, square feet, number of bedrooms, number of baths, the agent's name, the MLS number. Alright, and then at that point it allows you to go ahead and browse for a thumbnail image or larger images and what have you. The thing that is very good about this particular program is it will automatically do the resizing for you and uploading. So I'm going to go ahead and browse to the large image that I want to use, and then I want to go ahead and put in some subsequent images, and you see it's nothing more than just click. Let's put in the living room next. Let's next put in a nice bedroom image, and then also let's include the kitchen. You can put in as many as you want. This can be obviously toggled to create more images if you need to. And then you can add in a description. This description can be relatively long. You can also use it just like any other word program. If you wanted to bold certain letters or certain words, you just highlight them. So for example, if I wanted to highlight new construction, there it is. And I could put in additional information. Home appraised at $50,000. Help if I could type. Okay, and of course that description could be longer. Longer descriptions will add more to the look. The meta title, this is a feature that not every real estate or real estate management program will allow you to do. But I could type in, for example, Valley Crucis Real Estate, and a description, home in Valley Crucis for sale. And the good thing about this is whatever you type in would then be within a day or two spidered by Google, MSN, or Yahoo, so that if a next subsequent person came in and did a search for Valley Crucis Real Estate, they would have a chance of finding it. You could also add in, and could apply to any home. If you had some in Boone, some in another city, some in Raleigh, some in Durham, you obviously put that in and add in some keywords and what have you, and that would have a good shot at coming up. You simply hit submit, and at that point the software will take over, upload each of the images that we just browsed for. It'll do the resizing as needed for thumbnails or large images, and if you've sized them correctly, it should come up and tell you that a new residential listing has been added. So for our purpose, we'll go back into the display part. This is going to run just a little bit slow because we're actually doing some recording here. Okay, now we're going to go back to the front page. We'll click on listings and see how the work that we just did took place. Click on residential. And I happen to know, because of the price range and what have you that we put in, this is going to end up on page 2. This particular client wanted us to sort listings in a certain order, and that can be done in any way as well. Just scroll down a little bit. Oh, I clicked the wrong. There we go. us again. Okay, and we find it on page 3. Here it is. Obviously, sample home for sale, all the information that I put. If you hit more details, you'll obviously see the larger image placed in with all the other information. A link to me is the agent, and then all of the images that put into place as well. It's just as simple as that, and obviously the display and the colors be tweaked for whatever your desires are. If you want more information, feel free to call us at 828-963-7286. Be sure to ask that contacted you, or Mike Doe will be happy to take care of your needs. Thanks, and have a good day.